Yes, it's true. It's Saturday, ladies and gentlemen.
And
everyone in between. We made it. Welcome to SwitchCraft Weekly Roundup for January 24th, 2026. Zach reporting for duty.
Callie
Once
reporting
again.
for duty.
Hello. We have some news roundups for you. We've been wading through the shit. We've been wading through the dirt.
And can I tell you something? It's been pretty fucking shitty this week.
Yeah, it's been a pretty slow news week for video games. Not a ton going on.
Nah, but you know what is going on? A lot. In our
just
current,
geopolitically.
geopolitical system.
Yeah, if you guys joined us last night, we had a real good ass time bringing you guys Tito's State of the Union. So thanks for those of you that were on the journey with us.
Yes.
And thanks for those of you that have checked out the YouTube. We'll have clips coming up on social media.
It was
and
pretty
stuff for that
spicy.
too.
I also shared how I got fired this week, which
Yeah,
was
it was
very
crazy.
interesting because it had to do with my social media and me posting political content on my social media. Ultimately. It was interesting. Man. Yeah. So if you're interested in hearing more about that, I maybe it will come up tonight, probably, just because of anytime I talk fucking video games and tech,
Stuff comes up.
Shit comes up because my experience in the tech sphere is very different than a lot of oh hell yeah, brother.
We're listening to it again.
Going back. Yeah, but my experience within the tech world, it comes from me having been in service to tech people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I worked as a server on a course dinner or lunch thing on the Microsoft campus in Redmond.
We'll probably be talking about Microsoft today.
Yes, so all of my experience with this world is this is how I know. That's how I know it.
Yeah, man.
And otherwise I'm just a hobby gamer, but the way the fucking video game industry and the tech industry likes to operate as an industry,
it's crazy.
And as a creative, it's a choice, and I love talking about this stuff because I'm let's spill some fucking tea, dude.
Let's spill it.
Oh, I'm so ready.
That being said,
I have a lot of it.
Should we get down to the business of what was in the week of gaming?
Yes, please.
I think we shall.
I can't wait.
So I have all the tabs open here. And we should be seeing right now. You should be seeing everything. We should be hearing us perfectly. Okay, very good. We're not probably going to have Google Chrome audio, and I don't think we need it because all I want to show you are some articles.
This first headline is already you know what I mean? Zach briefly read. He read one of them to me. He showed me.
That's the one we're going to start with too.
Okay, because that was the one he showed me, and I already was oh my god.
This is from IGN. Forza Horizon 6's $60 premium upgrade gives you early access, but costs almost as much as the game itself. With the subheadline driving up prices, which is very cheeky for a car racing game. I'm going to read. This is by Tom Phillips. He is one of the big editors at IGN. So let's see what he has to say about it.
What is this?
Forza Horizon 6 will launch with a $59.99 premium upgrade bundle that unlocks 4 days of early access, albeit at almost the same cost as buying the game again. Last night, Xbox gave its upcoming Japan-set open-world racer a stunning full gameplay reveal during its Xbox Developer Direct livestream, though it didn't go into detail on the game's pricing. When it arrives on May 19th for PC and Xbox Series X/S, Forza Horizon 6's Standard Edition will cost $69.99, while its Premium Edition is priced at $119.99. Alternatively, and of note for those planning to play the game via Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you could purchase that $59.99 upgrade premium upgrade bundle and play starting May 15th. What? The game's Premium Edition / Premium Upgrade. This is a fucking corporate fucking shit talk. Premium Upgrade include other benefits too, of course, though not all of them are available on day one.
Okay.
Effectively, this option lets you pre-order the game's 2 upcoming unannounced expansions, as well as the Italian Passion Car Pack, which also does not have a release date. You'll also get the Time Attack Car Pack, Car Pass, which adds 30 more cars to your game, 1 per week, plus VIP membership and a welcome pack. This offering is nothing new for the Forza Horizon series, and it goes on from there.
Okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around this. So, this is Horizon 6.
Yeah, Forza Horizon 6. It's an open world racer.
So this is coming out. It's not out yet.
It's coming out, yes.
Okay, thank you. And now they're saying so you can either wait to buy the game for $69.99, which is so much fucking money, especially in this day and age.
Yeah, man.
We have to remember that when you're making a product that is supposed to be like targeted towards regular fucking people, and the people who like support your fucking businesses, like kind of reckon with like who your audience is. I don't know. This is one of those moments where the greed from the top and the suits of these companies, because big tech is just run by fucking suits. We have to remember that.
Yeah, dude.
The greed, the trickle down doesn't fucking happen. There's no trickle down happening. So there's this game. Yes, it's going to be amazing. I'm sure a lot of labor went into making it look this fucking good, but they don't need the people who are taking in the content to be eating a lot of it.
Here's some of the gameplay if you guys are interested in seeing the gameplay overview for Forza Horizon 6. You should be able to hear it now.
Access to Legend Island, an exclusive region of the world with unique events, tracks.
Cool.
It looks like a good game. So,
there looks like there's a transformer behind it.
basically,
That's fucking crazy.
basically, this is just. I'm gonna mute the audio and just let this kind of some B-roll play. This is just $60, which is almost the price of the game, to be able to play it essentially 4 days early with some other extra things.
It's really interesting.
But they break it up into so fucking many
Well,
pieces and
and they
parts that you don't know what you're getting.
And also, they're basically being like, there are 2 upcoming unannounced expansions. So they're like, you
Oh.
can pre-order it. And they're
Can I
like,
tell you something though?
well, that's so shitty.
It looks awesome.
I'm sure it looks sick. But I'm like, so they're upcoming, they're unannounced. So I'm like, so they're like, it's gonna be something sick. I want to be like, so do you have anything planned, or are you just trying to entice people to get more money up front? I think that's what it is for me.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean? A big part of this is,
And we've seen, to your point, we have seen so many times that game developers and not to pin this on the developers, game publishers and game companies
it's the people funding them.
will promise so much like future content updates, and the game dies before the roadmap is ever
Can I
even
tell you
has
why?
a chance to get
Can I
completed.
tell you why? Because I know these people. I used to serve them. These people they're not visionaries in like the creative sense.
Now you're serving
They're not
on them.
visionaries. They are good at business. These people are hired for these big high positions in these companies to make money, but they also happen to be the people usually making creative decisions.
Yeah, dude.
Like, for some reason, they can't separate that. And so the people's voices who actually matter at the table are usually not the ones being listened to or heard. And we see that with, like, how many, like, game studios
Yeah.
get, like, fucking, their budgets get slashed regularly. And for a lot of these big companies, like, fucking Xbox from Microsoft, a lot of these big companies are taking advantage of the video
For
game
sure.
industry and the people who are a part of it, because video games are important for people who play video games regularly.
Yeah, man.
And you know who a lot of those people are? Working class citizens.
Yeah,
And-
absolutely.
And when you are doing what you can to limit how much money you want to invest in a project, and you want the people to pay for that investment instead of like the company does, knowing the people who are buying it, it's just slimy in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it shows. It shows that, and also it shows there's no vision if they're like 2 upcoming unannounced expansions. I'm like, you have no fucking idea what they are, but you want people to pay
For them, yeah. And that is such a
That's so Xbox.
that's such a
That's so
normal thing
Microsoft.
in the in the games industry now. It's so normalized to
They
sell
ruined
season
it.
passes for games that aren't even released.
No.
Season passes people don't even know anything about.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know. It's gatekeeping.
And it sucks to see Forza Horizon, a franchise that is otherwise excellent in every way, dragged into this fucking corporate bog talk
that's what
nonsense,
happened
man.
That's what happened. Xbox, Microsoft, they've been going and buying up every fucking studio they can. They go, nom, 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 nom. They're so fucking hungry.
No plans with any of them.
No plans. And what they don't understand is if you don't have a big creative team working on these kind of creative projects, if you don't have them, you're not going to have a good fucking project. You dumbasses.
No,
so when you
and-
cut the budgets and you work creative people to the fucking bone, dude,
Yeah.
it's exploit.
You're just asking for it eventually. You're on a
Yes.
collision course for failure. And it sucks because Turn 10,
shame.
the developers of the Forza franchise, are historic Microsoft developers going back to the OG Xbox, and they've just been kneecapped recently.
Yeah,
The main Forza Motorsport series is effectively dead, announced by Microsoft. So all of Turn 10's efforts now are stuck going to Forza Horizon because it's an online live service, heapty-deepty fucking circle jerk corporate
Heapty-deepty.
fest. They're turning everything into a live service. They're using this decade-old directive now that doesn't work. People don't want these games.
There's something about the
Just let people drive their cars.
Well, and there's something about the importance of being aware of the community that utilizes a product, especially a live service. If you've created a platform where you have brought people together and created community, or if you have created been a part of somebody's routine, you have to be just aware of the fact that it's important to know what those people want.
Yeah, dude.
It's important to know the people that support your product the most. It's important to be aware of their needs and their capabilities, their resources, what they're interested in. I don't know. I'm just seeing the dumbing down of the video game industry in a big way.
Yeah, man.
Even since I started playing games.
It's even notably since you've started playing, it's gone downhill.
There's so many incredible indie games.
You've seen Nintendo kind of start to do this death spiral now with the Switch 2.
They're falling into the
same trap, yeah.
It's a honey trap, brothers.
So for Forza Horizon fans, which I am one of, Forza Horizon 5 is an amazing game.
You love driving your car in game form.
Be on the lookout for that. I can't promise you this game's not going to be filled with corporate bullshit. Looks like it might be. Not that surprising though.
Sure.
Forza Horizon 5 had fucking
Can I tell you something?
loot boxes
when a
and
game
shit.
has a number 6 attached to it, it's gonna be full of that shit because it's just a recycled game.
I think up next, I'm gonna save the big topic for last.
What's the big topic?
We'll get there when we get there. Up next, I'm gonna go to Polygon. For one of two stories that are about corporate powerhouses merging together. Animal Crossing fans are speculating about a potential Ikea collab. This comes from Polygon. This is by Devin McClure.
Oh my god.
You can see some posts that Nintendo has posted with Ikea furniture seemingly in them. Or maybe they had a feature in an Ikea catalog. I guess we'll read about it. Animal Crossing New Horizons fans believe there could be a collaboration brewing between the game series and Ikea. Speculation is swirling after a TikTok was shared on one of the Swedish furniture chain's official accounts, which showed the life simulation franchise's famous furniture leaf. Neither New Horizons nor Ikea is a stranger to brand collaborations, so it's not out of the question that something could be in the works. Though crossovers that happen within the game often stay within the Nintendo family, as the recent Legend of Zelda furniture, brands like LEGO have also made their way into the game. In 2020, Ikea shared one of its catalogs reimagined, that must have been what this is, with an Animal Crossing theme. So interesting, so the leaf got tweeted out on the Ikea subs or social media, as it sounds like.
Oh.
Was it linked?
It's below. Keep going down. It's under that.
Oh, here it
chunk.
is. Yep, we're watching this now.
Okay, that's pretty cute.
Interesting. It's interesting that it was just for a second and then it popped out and it has the mouse too. Yeah, there's definitely Ikea furniture coming to Animal Crossing.
And can I tell you something? Yeah, we can talk about corporate shit. But as far as Animal Crossing goes as a game, that collaboration makes sense.
Yeah, man.
I'm not surprised. And can I tell you something? As a builder, as a girl who loves a building game, Animal Crossing got me through one of the hardest times of my fucking life.
Have you seen the new Animal Crossing update is live now, the new Switch 2 update, but it also brings the new hotel, and I think even the Switch 1 players can play the hotel content.
I want to make it
so
Airbnb.
basically imagine the island,
a B&B,
but now
bed and
on
breakfast,
the island.
Animal Crossing style bed and breakfast.
Yeah, basically.
I love that kind of shit.
So that game's still chugging along. I know. Now the real question is, if and when there's an Ikea collaboration with Animal Crossing, I'm guessing it would be with New Horizons. Is it going to be Switch and Switch 2, or are they going to pull a fast one? Are they going to make it Switch 2 exclusive?
Let's see what I think. Unfortunately, Nintendo's been a little greasy recently.
Yeah.
I could see them
gatekeeping it
Switch 2 a bit, especially if they're hurting, because their sales have been down, correct?
Yeah, man.
So they've been hurting, and it's going to be very telling, depending on what they decide to do. This will be telling on how they are trying to operate, in my opinion, as a company in the tech franchise that is floundering, because the AI bubble is going to pop and tech's going to fucking fail. And you know what's going to prop it up? Video games.
Yeah.
So depending on what Nintendo decides to do, how much they want to fail drastically, we'll see what happens. I'm curious, but my gut says they're gonna. I don't know. I'm curious.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm excited. So I thought that was a fun story to put, but it's also like the world of crazy crossovers just like continues. Also, it does work on the original
like,
Switch.
it
The
makes
hotel
me-
update does work on the Switch.
Okay,
My
that's
gut
cool.
tells me it will be available for both versions. Essentially, the only thing that's behind the new version, I believe, is like an HD upgrade. All the like actual features, they added bulk crafting recently. All that, I believe, is Switch and Switch 2.
Cool.
So the upgrade's basically just a texture pack and a HD resolution
Interesting.
overhaul.
I like Animal Crossing. That game is very pleasing. Sometimes I think about going back to it, but sometimes it's almost too simple in some ways.
Yeah.
It was right for the time. I
me.
literally played it when I was unionizing that job, actually.
Yeah. Also, like during 2020, that game was like a cultural zeitgeist.
Fucking
It got
everywhere.
people through, man.
Dude,
It came out
it's-
at such a perfect
it's
time.
like the old, yeah. It's almost like it was a divine timing moment.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I got a Switch. I bought a Switch at the beginning of 2020 for it.
Yeah, that's
Like I remember, like it's because it
a
was
lot.
coming
A
out.
lot of people were buying because they were
I
getting
was
Stimmy
lucky
money
that
too.
I got one too. I was able to get one at, I think Fred Meyer.
I got
near my
one like
house.
a week after it dropped. Somebody was selling it at cost that had bought one and decided they didn't want it. And I bought that and they
Good
had
for you.
Breath of the Wild. That was my first game on it. and the
That
rest
was
is
like it was
history.
like a trend. It was like that was like a first like big TikTok wave where suddenly a lot of people were trying a
They had
new
time.
cozy hobby,
Yeah, man.
and people found it.
And Animal Crossing is a very good cozy game.
Oh, it's the ultimate cozy game. That got me through
Oh,
one of my
for
worst
sure.
mental health crises of my life. So like 10 out of 10.
Yeah, so if you like Ikea and you like Animal Crossing, be on the lookout because that wasn't nothing. We watched the TikTok. It looks like
They're
there's
smart.
Ikea furniture coming.
Marketing. These kind of companies have huge marketing teams.
Yeah, man.
And they're not dropping that kind of shit these days, especially because everybody's an online fucking sleuth.
Yeah,
Come on,
people
they know
are
what
always
they're
looking for, and that leaf is
People, the
instantly
multiverse is
recognizable.
here, unfortunately.
Speaking of instantly recognizable, I think we're going to move right on to our third story here, and that's going to be The Office. This is crazy.
Oh my god, this is the one you showed me, and I was like, shut the literal fuck
This
up.
is from IGN.
Oh my god.
Here's how The Office's Michael Scott and Dwight Schrute look in
Dude,
Fortnite.
That's
Fortnite fans, this is also by Tom Phillips. Fortnite fans have gained a first look at how the Office characters Michael Scott and Dwight Schrute will appear in the game when
Do
they
you
become
think-
available later tonight. So they're available today, by the way.
Do
So if you guys want to
think
get on
that
this,
any
this was published
do you
yesterday.
think like these people? Do you think Steve Carell and Ryan Wilson, right? Yeah. Do you think
Rainn
that,
Wilson? Yeah.
Rainn Wilson. Thank you.
We're
Do
watching
you
the
think
emotes
that they
right
had
now.
to like sell their likeness? Like
for
what
sure.
is this?
For sure.
They must be getting like a percentage, right?
Oh my God, they got their own emote packs
I'm
and
watching you.
everything.
Okay, I need to also.
This is crazy.
this is this. Okay, we were just talking about the multiverse. You know what I mean?
Fortnite is like
Multi-
the
and they've
the
broken
ultimate
it.
multiverse.
They broke the concept of reality in like a really intense way.
It's
And
crazy.
and it's one of those things where I'm like, if you have a niche interest, this is a game where you can parade around as your niche interest, but also like kill people.
Yeah.
But not. It's Fortnite. Whatever they did worked.
It's crazy. Also, they did 3 looks for Dwight and Michael each, and they're incredibly the same look 3 times. They didn't pull from like nearly the amount of lore they could have pulled. It's regular Mike, sunglasses Mike, and date night Mike.
Oh my god.
And then
it's
Dwight
without a jacket.
with a jacket, and then with this fucking skin mask on from the CPR episode.
That's all they did.
They could have done prison Mike.
Can I tell you something? This is them just being
Kelly says, "I
like,
ain't
what's
even
gonna
talking
make
into the
some
mic."
money? No, it's true.
It's crazy.
This is lazy. That is lazy creative work. And can I tell you why
She's
I
spitting
know
right
it's
now.
lazy? Because if you actually fucking cared about, you're trying to appeal to the Office fandom, which is a very dedicated fucking fandom, because it's a comfort show for a lot of people. And you know that a lot of people who also play Fortnite probably like the fucking Office. So you're trying to appeal to a very specific niche. Okay, great. If you're gonna do that, try to fucking care.
Dude,
'Cause
it's-
this is lazy as fuck, brother.
It's crazy
I don't even
that, like-
care about the Office, but like, get the fuck out.
It's crazy that
I do love The
Fortnite.
Office, by the way. It's a great fucking comedy.
It's crazy that Fortnite's become the fucking game where like
That's
Peter,
where you go to
Peter,
find your-
Peter Griffin can like
Kill Michael
Dwight
Scott.
Schrute and then like teabag him and
Dude,
like emote on him.
It goes back to the fucking.
It's crazy.
and can I tell you where I hate the multiverse the fucking most? It's Marvel, dude.
Theirs is the
That
worst.
their multiverse is pure greed. It only exists for greed. The Doctor Strange movies, shit. I'm saying it, and I'm sorry, Benedict Cumberbatch, because brother, you gave your heart and soul to play Sherlock, and so many other fucking roles. I'm thinking of Sherlock because it was fucking.
Hey,
incredible.
you can kill Peter Griffin as Doctor Strange
That's
and then teabag on him if you'd like it in Fortnite. Speaking of Marvel, there's plenty of
Can I
Marvel
tell you
characters
something, though?
in this
Fortnite's
game.
the only reason I also know that the kids are gonna be okay because they've broken all illusion, and so they'll see through every like illusion that
Yeah,
exists
man.
in reality. And we have to rebuild imagination. That's what we have to do right
Dude,
now.
how long till we get like the M&M's characters like sniping Santa Claus and then like emoting like a Michael Jordan Air Force One emoting?
Babe, stop it! You're gonna prophesize. It's gonna happen. Give it like 2 months from now, and you're gonna be like,
Man, it truly is like the ultimate corporate wasteland.
It's
Fortnite has
disgusting.
become like
it's brain slop.
personified. Also, there's like literal
But it
brain slot
serves- But I
custom
also
servers.
understand how it serves a fucking purpose.
Yeah, can I tell you something? It plays well. It's a fun battle royale. I played a lot of Fortnite in my day, man.
And also,
I'm not ashamed to admit
there's
it.
so many different people. Your 12-year-old is a fucking little Fortnite goblin.
She's a sweat, as she calls it.
It's.
We should get her out here and have her explain her.
You want to go ask her, dude?
Fortnite? Nah.
of
Explain her
these
benefits of Fortnite.
One
She's
of
good
these days
though.
We'll have Ami's corner.
She's
We'll
good.
be like, Ami, what game are you playing? And she can just talk about it.
She's good. She plays she plays on console mostly, and
She likes. Well, and that's
playing that game on
challenging.
Switch is a challenge, especially because those little
No,
Joy-Cons
that's why
are
I'm
not
also very
made for
impressed.
that.
I'm like, you're a little sniper.
If you're
guy.
playing Fortnite on Switch, highly recommend gyro controls. By the way,
I hate that. If you are like Callie, those are a menace for me.
she's not a fan of the gyro
Nope.
controls.
I don't even like it when I have the little like. I find mouse and keyboard a million times easier for my little.
I knew
my
you would,
hands.
man. There's something about it. When I got you playing on PC, I knew you would.
It's so much.
take
It
to
makes
it.
so much more sense to me.
I did too.
Because that's how I learned to play
When I
games.
finally
I was
started,
playing
that
PC
makes
games when
sense.
I was young.
Yeah.
I played The Sims for fucking ever. Like that's what I would do. I would just play Sims and I would like make them woohoo and build houses and decorate the house.
As you do.
Have babies. As you do, but I was using a PC. So that's why as I get back into my older age,
It's
I think
natural.
it's just more natural.
Yeah.
And I'm not as dexterous because I have been very hard on my hands
Yeah,
in my
man.
working life.
Especially a game like Fortnite or any shooter like that. Man, just look
Yeah.
at these skins. So I guess if you're a fan of Fortnite and you like The Office, which is a crazy like Venn diagram, I'm sure that like there's a crossover. I'm sure,
Yeah,
but I'm
it's-
like,
it's people who play the game.
it's not the first thing I think when I think
No, this is marketing.
who is a
This
fan of
They
this.
sat down at the marketing meeting with the creative team and they said, we need to make money off of the Office fans because people are off watching that again because it's gone back up. People are in their comfort shows right now, so we need some skins.
Yeah,
at the end
man.
of the week, and it's Tuesday. That's what.
They're like,
happened.
make a deal somewhere.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Call somebody.
Can I tell you something? Big tech, y'all are so transparent. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
And you pretend to not be, and that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to show that one too, because again, everything is a corporate hellscape and everything's a multiverse, and you can't escape anything everywhere, no matter what
If
you
you
do.
just give into the chaos that everything is everywhere all at once, great fucking film. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend it. Have you?
No.
You haven't. That's a movie we should watch at some point when we get back into our movie zone. It's hard for me to take in a lot of new content,
Yeah, that's fair.
but that movie's fucking amazing. And that movie, it makes no sense, but can I tell you, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
to me.
man.
So anyway,
This
yeah,
would
but
be-
that's what's happening. Everything everywhere.
Before
all
we
at once.
transition to our last story, eventually I'll get a segment in here where like what games are coming out or what are we playing. I've been playing Craftlings. I'll probably play that
game
more
is
on stream.
great, by the way. If you like, it's like a resource management, but puzzle,
Lemmings.
but it's so great. I've been loving watching it. Oh, if you're interested in getting into video games and you struggle with just like if you maybe learn like me, I have ADHD. There you go. I like watching somebody play the game so I can understand the mechanics of like what the gameplay is supposed to look like and be like.
Yeah.
And then that way I can start understanding it because it's hard for me to do it with my hand.
Yeah, that's fair. But
We can ask, Ami, are you playing any video games right now? No? Oh.
are you gonna buy the Dwight Schrute skin in
Did you see
Fortnite?
that Dwight Schrute and Michael Scott are going to be Fortnite skins from the fucking Office? Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
I mean, I think
if
that's
you ever
crazy that
start
The
playing
Office-
video games and you want to talk about which one you're playing, let us know. All right.
Other than that, Fallout 76.
Yeah, dude, that's what we're playing.
We got to get
always.
back to Dredge because I want to do an episode on it.
I
We're
know.
almost done with it.
We can totally. Can I tell you, please feel free to play it. Also, we can play it whenever.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that tonight.
Yeah,
Who knows?
The world's
I'm going to get to our last story now. We're kind of flying through them today, but again, it was a pretty slow week. I was kind of scraping the barrel. And this isn't really a gaming specific topic. This is tech bubble related. I'm reading a story from Windows Central here to you guys. This is by Kevin
This is music to my ears.
OpenAI might torch $14 billion in 2026, hitting bankruptcy by next year. Burning through wads of cash, can it keep its operations afloat?
This is music to my ears.
OpenAI could suffer huge losses driven by infrastructure expansion, model training, resource hiring, and compute costs. OpenAI is arguably one of the most sought-after AI research labs, primarily because of ChatGPT. Microsoft CTO Satya Nadella argues that the firm had a 2-year lead to develop ChatGPT uncontested, which uniquely positioned the company to succeed in the ever-evolving landscape. Everything might look good on paper, but OpenAI is reportedly burning through vast amounts of cash to keep up with the sophisticated AI advances, while simultaneously attempting to maintain a healthy lead over its competitors. So yeah, y'all, it sounds like OpenAI is running out of money.
Boo fucking who, dude. Can I tell you? Satya argues that the firm had a 2-year lead to develop ChatGPT uncontested. Bitch, if you had fucking time to develop this, what the fuck were you doing? That's crazy to me. I was like, what are you talking about? And you released it, and it was dangerous. It's proven to be dangerous.
Yeah.
You released it when it was not ready to be released to the public, and it is a dangerous tool. And you're telling us that you had 2 years uncontested to be focused on it. And what did you do? You became obsessed with the profit you could get, and you stopped caring about what actually you were fucking making.
Yeah.
You blind fucking greedy shit.
Yeah, man, for real. For real.
No, our AI is like an issue. It's an environmental issue right now that nobody wants to fucking talk about because it's so fucking bad, dude.
Yeah, it's terrible for the environment. It's terrible for consumers who want to buy computer hardware. It's terrible for society.
If you live near one of the plants where they are running these machines, their water bills are going up. They are paying for these plants to function. Like, it's coming out of the local community's pockets.
And that's just the water usage alone is so through the roof. That's not talking about how like the power grid. A lot of these areas can't handle like the gigawatts of power that it takes.
They're not holding Microsoft accountable.
No.
They're literally making the local communities pay for it. And these are communities that cannot afford it.
No.
So how fucking dare you put that on the consumer without thinking this through more, you dumbass?
They don't care about any of that. They care about being the first to get it out to market. They care about
money,
you using it. They care about replacing their own workforce with AI, which they continue to do. And they continue to push out broken update for Windows 11. I'm talking about Microsoft now. After broken update. And they keep integrating AI into their product. They keep investing money into OpenAI. The tech bubble is just a cyclical, like you said, it's Ouroboros. It's a snake eating itself from the tail up.
All that we're watching.
Microsoft keeps pouring money into OpenAI so OpenAI can release new video generative platforms that don't make any money. It's all a money pit.
It's all Bitcoin, dudes. You have to look at AI like what Bitcoin has become. Which is like, there's not enough people like in the tech world. People still try to fucking hold on to that shit.
Yeah, man.
But like, I feel like there's more of a general consensus. It's like Bitcoin. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we have to talk about it that way.
I would love to be able to. I would love to foresee a future someday where we are looking back on AI and generative tech, especially in these like data centers that hog so much of our resources, and we look at them the same way that we look at like NFTs, and it's like a big joke.
Yeah, dude.
And everybody can laugh it off. And I'm not super confident that we'll get there soon.
No,
I think AI is here to stay in a lot of ways, but I think if and when this economic bubble bursts, and if and when OpenAI does run out of money, shit's gonna hit the fan, especially if they try and bail them out.
Can I tell you, when I get passionate about hating AI, it's primarily I am hating the industry.
Yeah.
Because the industry is run by people who are being they're not being regulated because they have a lot of money.
Yeah, they're making sure they stay unregulated.
Yes, and that's a problem because we can be utilizing this technology to problem solve. They are utilizing it to make money.
Yeah, man.
And what the biggest issue is, this technology requires resource.
I feel like the craziest part
from
is
our, from our Earth that we do not have. We have a finite amount of it.
Yeah, and they're sucking up water like they're the fucking
that's what I'm
SpongeBob
saying.
in a lake.
And we literally have a finite amount. And if all we do is put it towards fake tech, this is intelligence, artificial intelligence. We made this concept of fake intelligence. If we burn up all of our resources for a concept, we will have no resources for humans. So that's just dumb.
I would play devil's advocate and say, but then we also wouldn't have AI grandma. And people love AI grandmas. So I don't know what you're going to do about that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if I triggered you.
Also, you said a bit about how they're doing this to make money, but like they're not even making money.
No, it's going bankrupt.
OpenAI spends way more than they make, and they're getting subsidized by companies like Microsoft and the government.
Stop supporting it, y'all. Unfortunately, like I said, AI.
It's going to be hard to miss.
We can use it to like fix.
There's a lot of
tools. Use it as a tool to because we're gonna have to rebuild our societies. Like, use it as a tool to like make people's lives more manageable, but don't replace creatives with it.
No, there's like
That's
generative
my biggest
AI.
My biggest
it's
fucking
plagiaristic when it's writing, and it's stealing art when it's doing art.
And
no matter what it does, it's stealing.
And that is also Ouroboros, because the only thing that AI can learn from is what we give it.
And more now of AI's information is being trained on probably AI.
On AI, it's eating itself. No wonder but the bubble burst so fast. It needed to fucking burst.
When that bubble bursts from an economic perspective, it's going to be huge because so many companies like Nvidia and Microsoft and OpenAI itself are companies that are like dominating the market, and they're all just giving money to and from each other. And it's not going to last because there's not a monetary model that's satisfactory enough to offset, number one, the resources it takes, and number two, the amount of money it takes to run these places. It's destined to fail in a lot of ways.
And you're going to take down huge communities with you and people's lives.
And I'll say this is relevant for gamers. If you're coming at this strictly from a gamer's perspective, you know how much hardware, computer hardware it takes to manufacture and to run these fucking disgusting data centers all over the world. The cost of RAM is skyrocketing because it takes so much of it to run these like giant supercomputers that are in these data centers.
And right now, this current administration's trying to be like, we're going to get everything from America. I'm like,
yeah, and you know how they're doing that? They're using the fucking CHIPS Act that Biden signed into law that they tried to kill and then got reversed and overturned, and they decided to embrace it now.
Yeah, dude. But they don't understand that, like, if we're going to start doing that on our land, and they have outsourced taking resources from other lands since we've begun our country. If we are going to start doing that, there have to be regulations around that, because they will suck the resources fucking dry.
And like we said, they're going out of their way to stay unregulated.
Yes, they're paying politicians
to make sure that
this is the American oligarchy at play, y'all.
Yeah, this is how it works. And again, for gamers, your PC builds are going to get more expensive. If they as more of this shit starts creeping into your games that you're playing, you think publishers like Microsoft, who have invested billions of dollars into OpenAI, aren't trying to jam that everywhere they can, including your games?
They're panicked. And you know how much money that is?
That's just being wasted.
And they're going to put it on the consumer. And it's just shitty. We have to hold these companies accountable.
How much of the actual code in the next Call of Duty game is going to be written by fucking Pierre or like whatever AI they want to use at the time?
As much as they can.
And it's going to be shitty.
And you know what's crazy is no matter what, they're going to have humans go in and fix things no matter what. Because human error, yes, but AI is making mistakes.
Yeah, it doesn't really understand how to code.
It doesn't really understand how to like fix its own errors and learn from its own mistakes.
It doesn't stop Windows from pushing it out on Windows 11 and breaking every feature update they do.
So I'm like, instead of band-aiding it and hiring skeleton crews to fix shit, go in and fix the whole fucking thing. I'm talking about Fallout 76 as well. Go in and fix the servers, dude. Make them better for the players. That's just me plugging my own wants and needs.
It all, like you said, it's all the oligarchy, and it all ties into
everything.
The enshittification of everything tech, and how tech is just getting worse, and that includes gaming. But also, gaming is incredible, and we're seeing some of the coolest games around being made right now.
We're currently at a point
it's very interesting.
People are going to need video games in a way that they haven't before, because there's going to be a lot of people whose lives are going to get a little more uncomfortable.
Yeah,
because
man.
class consciousness is happening, and their pocketbooks are gonna have to fucking tighten because the collapse of our country is nigh. And people are going to turn to new hobbies like gaming. And gaming is a fucking incredible hobby. If you are somebody who wants more of like a very like immersive hobby where you don't have to worry about spending too much fucking money or whatever, like gaming can do that for you. And it can create community. And I'm just like, we have to start holding these companies accountable now, or else they're going to just continue to take advantage of people.
Yeah.
And they're also going to continue to rape the earth. And we have to vote with our wallets, dude. We have to show them that it's like, it's important to hold them accountable because it's like, our money's important to you. You know why? Because when this shit fails and fucking burns to the ground, which it's going to, they're going to be desperate.
And it's also, here's the truth, it's going to take the AAA gaming industry with it. Because all these companies are tied into each other, and you can see I can see the writing on y'all. I can see the writing on the wall from here. The AAA gaming industry is headed for a collapse. It is not in a sustainable state. But when that happens, you know what industry is going to become so stabilized and is going to start dominating the market share is the indie gaming
video
industry.
game industry. And can I tell you something? Eat crow.
It's going to be great, and
because
indie games are incredible.
Deserve it because the best games I have played, the most moving games. One of the most moving games I've played is Celeste, and that's one of the most hardest games, one of the most challenging games I've ever played.
Yeah, that's tough as nails 2D platformer.
And it's moving. And
it's
It's
amazing.
incredible.
It's incredible.
And unpacking.
Yeah, man.
Like the narrative in that. So anyway, indie games are the future, and guess what? Good.
We're probably pretty much going to be exclusively be covering indie games on the main podcast.
You know, Fallout 76 is like when we have to stay
we'll
tied.
do AAA games
well, and
too,
like there's
yeah.
something about like while we're tied to
I would
the
like to play Outer
machine-
Worlds 2.
Yeah. But I'm like, with Fallout 76, the reason it like has a soft spot in my heart, while I'm tied to the fucking machine, while I have to exist in this dystopian late stage capitalism hellscape, that's where I can put a catharsis.
Yeah, man.
Because like I have to recognize that this feels as bad as the idea of a nuclear fallout. Because I'm sitting here being like, what the fuck do we do?
Yeah, man.
This is bad.
For real.
And it's a place for me to put it.
Yeah.
And also I have to exist in the capitalist hellscape because if you don't have money,
We need to play Misery. That's what this means.
yeah.
We need
let's go.
that's that like like PS1 graphics like style
Oh, that
post-apocalyptic MMO.
Because I did a Get
PC
Fired
could
this
probably run
week,
that
so maybe
game.
I should put some of that deep energy into that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Man, well, I think that's pretty much your gaming news for the week. A little bit of a shorter episode this week, but that's all right.
Thanks for letting me feel pretty spicy about this. I have very big feelings about this industry and how it needs to ethically be fucking approached.
Because as the gaming industry goes, the tech industry tends to go, and vice versa.
And the tech industry
it's ripe
is a
with exploitation.
So
greedy
world, and if we do not protect the creatives in this industry, they will get eaten like Ouroboros. Can I tell you why?
And we see it happen in the gaming industry.
And
it's
I
a
used to see it
microcosm.
happen to every single Microsoft employee that I would bring their fucking lunch. I would set their lunch down in front of them and talk to them, and I would see how hard they were working and how little respect.
All those people have probably been laid off since then too.
Yeah, dude.
All we can do is keep supporting the games we support. Play your favorite indie game. We'll probably be playing Craftlings or Dredge or maybe Misery soon on the stream, and a little Fallout 76. We're gonna go eat dinner now. We hope you guys are doing all right out there.
Yeah.
Stay safe. If you're in an area that's a big city that's rife with some
Stay safe. Follow
some cold pigs, so to speak.
Listen to your nervous system right now. Right now, you're gonna be feeling a lot of pressure from a lot of people to go out and like really show up and start being an activist.
Yeah.
Part of that is listening to your nervous system and understanding what you are capable of holding, because it's gonna be hard on the nervous system. Because right now, there's a lot of unrest.
If you need to, get drunk, play high, get high, play a game.
Get high, play game.
You know what I mean?
And if you need to,
Do
and
your
if you
thing.
can, go stand with your fellow man in your local town and just be like, what's happening is not good. And ultimately, take care of each other. Try to just stay present with what's happening, because the most important thing that we can give Minnesota right now is our attention.
Yeah.
So do what you need to in order to give them your attention.
Yeah, we'll be back with you guys. Tune in next
Love
Saturday
you.
for next week's weekly roundup, and for all our other shows, you can keep it right here on twitch.tv/tunein drop down. Thank you.